Okay. Good morning. Okay, guys. Can y'all hear? I just got on my lives last night and was watching them for the first time, and y'all can't hear nothing. It's like silent. Is that how it's been the whole time? That is not how it's been the whole time. But I went back and watched the last lives, and yeah, but can you hear the cows chewing? Like last night with Redford, I went back and live. Y'all can't hear him screaming. Could y'all hear Redford screaming to the top of his lungs? Like, I went back and rewatched the video. Like, when I drove off and I didn't even have my mic in, y'all could hear him screaming? You could? Okay, why? Okay, so why is some people able to hear and some people not? What is going on with this? Like, I understand once I put the headphones or the mic on. Yeah, like, uh, you guys have no idea how loud. Okay, so I don't understand what's going on then. Like right now, I have no microphone. It should sound like a whole bunch of crunching. All I can hear right now is crunching nonstop. No, you can't. If you go watch my video last night from the live, there is no sound of Redford screaming. There's all y'all hear is all y'all can hear is about a 5-foot circle around this phone. That's it. Like I'm so pissed off. I went through all my settings. There's no settings on here. Why is it doing this? Like, I don't understand. I went through everything. It's noise canceling, but my videos, it's not my phone. It's the actual app. Like y'all missed out last night. Like it should have been shaking the walls in your house. That's how loud he was. Like I'm so disappointed. Like I went back and watched when I first got started on the live and I drove off. He is screaming louder than I've ever heard him scream. Could you hear it, Shorty? Okay, then there's something different about audio on different devices or something here. So y'all heard it. So if I go back right now and watch that live from last night, morning neighbor, um, it has no sound for me. Can somebody help me here? Like the entire live last night, like other than a few breaks, should have been a roaring scream from Redford. What you want, girl? Yeah, I told Amanda to go buy me whatever microphone I need because no wonder nobody's watching if you can't hear anything besides my dumbass. Although last night's live was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. We got a little crazy. But I don't understand. Okay, so if you guys go on to my live recordings and watch and see if you can hear it from last night. It's already posted. And, like, when I first start, all you can hear is me talking. It's, like, dead silent. I can't hear anything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't hear anything except yeah, I can't hear my voice. No, it has sound with me talking, but I'm talking about Redford and the other cows. Like, I went back and watched 2 or 3 videos. All y'all can hear is me talking. I'm just like, "What in the fuck?" Is there a setting on YouTube or something? Well, I even saved the video and it doesn't have sound. You heard him screaming, but it was muffled. No, guys, like, I mean, like, did I miss something? It's probably sitting on the mic. Okay. I didn't okay, so here's what brought my attention to it is I didn't have the microphone on to start with. I just had my phone recording or on here videoing. But when I started, it was just my phone, and I could not if you go watch that, the first part of it, when I drive off, there's no microphone plugged in yet. So, Kels, you can hear now, okay, I don't understand what's going on then. So, that was without the microphone. I only hear you. That's all I can hear too, John, is me when I go watch the recording. Jason, you could hear Redford screaming like I'm talking like screaming, screaming, and like wind noise or background noise. Top of the morning. Okay, we're okay. What okay, so if you go back a few weeks ago, you can hear everything. Like right now, I have no microphone. Can y'all hear all the birds right now? And all the crunching? All I hear is crunching and birds right now from them chewing. What the fuck is going on? I did ask Tiffany. Me and Tiffany went round and round last night. Okay, we got to figure out what's going on here. This button just mutes. It'll pick up like high pitched background noises. Like there's, I've got something, I don't know, but not to change the subject here, guys, but what the fuck is digging up my post right here? Like it's like got my post dug out. Something's trying to bust y'all out. What is going on? It's all the way down past the shank of the post. Something is dug. Look at how much deeper that is today. Roro, you got the squirrels working for you? Look at I'm serious, like, what in the hell? It's so weird. Like, I like the noise canceling, but I was so like, I think half y'all no, I think it's an armadillo. Half of you guys missed out on one of the best lives last night with Redford vocal. And, I told Amanda, I said, "People were saying, 'Why is he so vocal?'" So some of y'all could hear, but here's the kicker in the nuts for me. Can I not hear on the recording when I watch it on I have 2 different phones. Amanda has a different phone. We can't hear any of the background noise on any of the phones. And I'm not talking like a little moo or something. I'm talking like, well, we'll figure it out. If I have to buy a whole microwave system, I'll buy some microwave and we'll hook it up out here. Microphone system. Like that was the best part. If we need to get a microwave, we will. Some weird shit went on last night. I'm so disappointed in that live though. I wanted to rewatch it because I was cracking up. Then I get on, I can't hear nothing. How do I know when you're live? Listen, I'm about as random as Rufus is. There's some way that you can set it where it'll send you a notification. I think some people set it so they know not to get on. Hang on one second. Let me get Ruth. Let me give you a little bit more feet, baby. Here you go, sugar. It's like, could y'all just hear me scoop that out of that bag? Nicky, the number one Rufus fan. Good morning, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, hey, let me see if I can pull the chart up. I'm so proud of you, lazy bastards. Y'all have no idea how proud I am of you. I don't expect much out of you. Actually, I don't expect anything out of you, but that way I'm subtly surprised whenever y'all do something. Um, I want y'all to see something. So I get a little chart that tells me when people subscribe. It kind of makes me a little graph. Want y'all to look at something. Look at this graph. Can y'all see this? Look at that fucker. I'm so proud of you guys. We went from 400 a day to 13. It's still going. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. 20% more lazy bastards in the other 7 days. Look at that. Look at this. This is where we were going. And I was like, you motherfuckers need to get your thumb out of your butts. Look at that though. Yeah, only hear me too, unfortunately. Big Boss is figuring it out so we can. I really do appreciate you guys. Um, we're shooting up. We got 1,300 in one day, I think. That's some bitch gonna drop today, though. We put in work yesterday. It's Friday. Ain't nobody doing shit today. We're doing negative stuff today. We're gonna take the companies backwards today. I always thought they'd almost be better off. Put a mic on roof. I'm so irritated with this microphone deal. So Amanda's getting into the bowels of YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's in their settings. It's not the phone. Um, yeah, everybody is lazy bastards. There ain't nothing gets done on a Friday. What up, lazy bastard? Not much, man. What are you up to? Besides, YouTube will cut you off if you cuss a lot, Brent. They will. Actually, we put some work in last night. They will cut your channel. We stretched the limits of the cussing last night. Um, as long as you make sure that you click the no kids 18 and up, um, they really. I'm trying to stop cussing too, which last night obviously we went we went backwards last night. But y'all want me to put my microphone on since y'all can't hear anything anyways? Part of y'all tell me which way y'all want it, how you want it. Amanda goes, did you refer to everybody under your beard as a bunch of little baby birds and you were dripping warm Pepsi? And I go, I don't know what you're talking about. Anybody remember that part? That was funny. And then we resolved why we have no sponsors right after that. So now we know why. 1,300 what cuss words? Yeah, or yeah, Pepsi scrimplings in a bacon bit, ranch bacon bit. Yeah, it's to stay calm because it takes a minute. They're designing the shirt right now, so I'm gonna say it'll be at least 2 weeks. Y'all are being so bossy. What happened? Pepsi sponsor, man, that would be a good one. Tiffany's in my pocket, man. She didn't do too good yesterday. It depends on how I start out talking to her. If it's more like you're trying to get her to write something, I think it gets better than you are just getting her to talk to you. The Christmas shirt, oh, with Rufus pulling the sleigh. Um, that was our most that was the our biggest investment of shirts. Send the sunshine up here to Missouri. It's overcast and gray up here. Is it? It's it looks good down here. I don't think we have any rain or anything coming till maybe a little chance tomorrow. Not a whole lot though. I will tell you one thing funny is if you guys I don't know how people are doing this, but I've got so that I haven't had many, but somehow you can send a super chat to the live that I did last night, and it comes across my screen on my phone. So when I'm at home, I don't know what setting I have turned on for it, but it lights my phone up. It comes across the screen and it says somebody sent you a super chat, and it shows me your message in your chat. I don't even know how you could do that with on a live recording, but I've got it so that whenever it comes across or I start yelling and Amanda can't figure out why I'm yelling, and I read the message. I've only had about 4, but she goes, "Would you please shut?" I mean, it's like out of nowhere. Like if I don't care where we're at. I don't know how y'all do it. I didn't even think you could send a message that wasn't on a live. The sunset shirt with Rufus or Redford. Go Pat Roro. Man, she is the same color as Ruby, though. I mean, they're pretty much. Ain't no Rufus in this song. Yeah, I was trying to think of how we could make the lazy bastard shirt with something on the back. I was thinking of a howling. I just had some thoughts, but I wanted like a round circle, maybe of Rufus almost howling like the wolf on the Hangover shirt, like howling at the moon. The wolf pack. And the man is just staring at me, expressionless. And I said, "Could we get like Rufus howling like the wolf pack? Because that's what it's kind of like a gang." And she just, man, it's hard to get her. It's hard to get her dialed in on that stuff. We start getting. I thought so. We're starting our own gang. It's like on old school. If I go too far though, she'll stop midstream and she'll just be like, "Y'all are this is." It's kind of like asking mom if you can go somewhere, you know. Just ask a couple times and send the favorite child of your brothers and sisters. Have them go ask, not whoever she's mad at. I'm so mad that we can't. Like, is it showing? I don't know what that means. Um, did you try buying the cows from your neighbor? I did. I actually did try to buy her and asked. I told him I'd pay whatever. Well, if y'all have seen the price of beef in the cattle market, um, they're crazy expensive. But it's not only that, it's that he held back all his heifers. And I said, "Well, I'll buy her and I'll pay you double market value, which is absurd, absurd price, like close to $10,000. And which I don't have. And he was like, "We're keeping, we're gonna keep all the heifers." Um, but also we also gotta remember this, guys. She will not be met with open arms. She is an outsider, and as you seen what Rhonda did with her own child, um, you just never know what will happen. You know what I mean? I've seen cows push other ones completely out of the circle. Um, so she's probably now if he was gonna sell her or something, we might wheel and deal. But you never know. It would be really sad to buy her and then her not get along. Cows are weird. Okay, you guys ever see like those dogs in wherever they're at, Africa or whatever? When one of them is old or hurt or something, sometimes they or hyenas, they like run them off. Cows are kind of like that. They don't, and I think it's just that nature that they don't want injured animals around their group to bring in predators or something. I don't know, but cows, even when a cow gets really pregnant and they slow down, you can tell like they don't really show respect for them anymore. Um, it's strange. Oh, and another thing, guys, I love you guys. I'll take you before. Yeah, oh yeah, no, he's my neighbor. He's a good dude. He's actually a preacher. He takes great care of his animals. Um, like if there was anybody that I know that animal's gonna be treated good, it's gonna be him. You know what I mean? Roro, you got an itch there, girl? Ruth's over here doing the solo breakfast. That's okay, Ruth. You get more anyways. But man, the old truck there is squatted. I was thinking this morning that son of a bitch come through here about broke a leaf spring for that deal there. Ran over my spray bottle a little bit, but I think we're still good. Rufus is slick. But anyways, I don't know how to get the sound to work, guys. Like I I worked on it last night, worked on it. This is my dad's old pickup, and it's set for about 10 years. And I put all new headlights in it. I put all new grill in it. I got squirrels chewed some of the wires. I got it all going again. Um, it's it's my I let my son drive it, and he basically just wore it out. So I'm trying to put it back together. My dad was super proud of that thing, though. I will tell you that. I think it's a 98. It's got 320 something thousand on it on the original motor, transmission, and everything. The transmission's just definitely not as tight as she used to be. But I mean, I just hauled 1,500 pounds of feed plus a 50-gallon tank of diesel. Um, back. That's the loaner. So if my kids wreck or mess up their shit, that's what they got to drive. Yeah, I think it rolled over 300. I'm not a Dodge guy myself. I think that was pretty close when they came out with the new body style. What did like 97 or something when Dodge first rolled back out again? I watched one of those things float out in the middle of the lake with a boat hook to it when they first came out as a black one. Nice truck. Nancy, I'm gonna try not to delete you and block you. Can we not become members of your channel? Um, Actually, let me text her right now, see if she can turn that on. Um, yeah, you can. I told her I was afraid people would see it. Yeah, we're supposed to dual stream. Um, Let me text her really quick, and then we can make sure it's working right. What's it called? What was it called we were trying to do? Subscription? Oh, what was we saying? Oh, membership. Can you turn on the membership thing? Okay. Uh, your earphones or system, depending on which one you have, you can turn on and off the background sound in settings on your phone. I can do it on mine with the iPad. Best sound. Okay, like right now, I don't have earphones on at all. I don't have any mic on at all right now, and y'all can't hear all them chewing. It sounds like a whole bunch of little kids eating cereal right now. And like if I go over 5 foot from the phone, um, Linda, there's no sound. Now, apparently, some people can hear. Big Boss said, I don't think it's as quick and easy as just turning it on. I think there's a different level. There's different levels, and you have to set prices of stuff. But yes, I don't care. Do your job. So what do you think? Don't send that. Delete that. Okay, I guess. Get started. Get started. No, we don't want to send that either. It's Friday morning. Okay. Thank you. That just comes and leaves the door open, right? Like, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. With a smiley face. Check. Can you hear them all chewing though? Christina? Can you hear like them chewing and the birds and all the stuff? Like if you go watch my live from last night, Carl Robert, thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Rent for president. Hell no. Shit no. Not a random bird yet. Okay, I'm covered in birds. Can anybody hear the birds? See, I y'all are missing out on the natures of natures right now. Okay, we're trying to figure that out. For some reason, my phone has a bubbler around us of only about 10 feet. It's not my phone though, because all my videos. No, you guys are missing out on probably 60% of the best part of these lives with the animals, the sounds, um, everything that's going on here. No, it's a brand new iPhone, but I tried it. So all my videos, the microphone on the phone's fine. It's something on this. It's something on the app itself. Big Boss is digging in right now. Like y'all can't hear them breathing. Like, could you just hear Roxanne make a huge huffing sound right there? And like right now, all I can hear is her smacking down here. Yeah. See, we're that's so frustrating. Like all you can hear is her smacking. I don't have a microphone in. My phone's ringing. These telemarketers are pissing me off. Just you. No, it's not the phone, it's the app itself. I turned something off on the app. I'm so sorry. No, the microphone definitely takes all the sound out and just gives y'all my I was hoping if I went on this morning, with no microphone, y'all would be able to hear. But I remember the other day you guys saying, "Get a microphone, get a microphone." It's because when I walk to where she is, when I go that far away, y'all can't hear me. Well, I want y'all to hear Redford screaming and Rufus yelling and all that shit. Brittany, you don't even sound like yourself. Can't hear a thing. I know. Well, I'm getting dental work done, and I've got a metal piece in my mouth, and I took it out while I'm standing back here, so y'all don't have to see it. So I got a little bit of a lisp. I got kicked by a horse a long time ago, and I have fought and fought dental issues on the right side. So I finally went and had all those pins put in on one side. And let me just tell you, woo, did it hurt. I spent about 10 times what it would have cost to have just had permanent implants put in. Well, you guys know what a drywall anchor looks like? The ones that thread into the sheetrock and then you put a bolt in the middle of it or a screw in the middle of it. I got about 15 of those. Yeah. After already having a whole bunch of bone, whatever it's called, bone, where they put the shit in there to make your bone thicker. It's been over a year of this, but about another well, I had a bunch of teeth broken, and then it killed the roots, which had to have root canals, then it killed this, then it made them brittle, and then I grind my teeth at night, I ended up breaking some of my molars, and it's all on one side, like, killed the roots and shit, and it's just been a nonstop, and I finally was like, "What do we" bone graft, there it is. "What can we do to fix all this?" And they're like, "Well, we can do bone grafts and do implants," and I was like, "Okay, I'm done." It was really hard to see a tooth that you paid, like, 2,500 bucks for pulled and then a bolt put in. I was thinking, "Why didn't I do this a long time ago?" Oh my god, it's so expensive, man. They're so expensive. And I'm gonna be honest with you, uh, painful. And, like, I'm not a person to say something hurts really, but, they had to stitch my mouth up. They had to do so many bone grafts. I had tons of stitches, and, my gum swelled up and it ripped the stitch out and, like, whoo, I can't do anything I gotta keep up with, guys. If it doesn't bolt on, bolt in, stay there permanent, I can't do it. I don't care what it's gonna cost me. Well, I mean, I do care, but, if I gotta pay on it, whatever I gotta do, because I can't keep that's why I never smoked. That's why I never dipped. I just can't keep up. I got too much shit going to keep up with stuff, and, like, any kinda, like, snap-in denture or something like that, I couldn't do. I gotta have something permanent, you know what I mean? We'll get it figured out. I've already got I already had 1, 2, implants, from broken. You know, when you fall out of stuff, you hit your teeth hard and you can fracture your teeth. Like I that's why Paisley has braces and has everything you can do. I'm like, we're doing everything we can do. Bad breath like Rufus. I doubt it. I'm gonna have all bolts and screws and shit. I'm gonna stop the metal detector. I already have all that. You know, they put those in there. They don't tell you all this at first, but they put those anchor bolts in there and then they basically stitch over them and let them grow back into your gum. And then they cut that open and then put a bolt in it and screw a washer on there, an abutment, and then that pulls your gum back away to expose the bolt, so then they can bolt a tooth to it. And let me just tell you, okay, let me put this for you. So you got a hole like this in your gum. They the all the meat grows over it. They cut it open, put a screw in here, but before they put a screw in, they put a washer, a big washer that'll go around it, and they tighten it up, and it pulls this back around that thing. So when they put your tooth on there, this thing closes up against your tooth, and your tooth is sealed to your gum, just like your natural tooth. But when they put that washer on there and tighten that up, and it slides that back over that bolt, whoo! You talk about pressure. The pressure, and it's trying to pull that when they put that washer on there and screw it down, it's trying to pull this anchor bolt out of your bone, if that makes sense. We'll get you about a half dozen of those son bitches at one time. And they actually put a ratchet on this screw, a little bitty ratchet. They go, "Hruck, hruck, hruck, hruck," and the whole time it feels like this anchor's fucking about to rip out of there. Glad you guys got to. I like to eat too much to go toothless, man. Good burp. Oh man, but I will tell you the worst part of that whole thing. The worst part of it was not any, yeah, the worst part was the shots they give you because I did all of it at one time, but they give the big ass needles go through the roof of your mouth. And I'm not one to care about shots, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I had tears boiling up in the corners of my eyes when the first couple of those went into the roof of my mouth. They have to give you so many different shots. And I feel like it was like a fucking 18 gauge needle too. Like, I feel like this thing was cutting like tubes of sausage out of the meat. All right, we'll stop there. It's Friday. We're gonna stop there. You know what I mean? Like that. That's so bitch. Well, if you like to eat, um, they give them in so many different angles. And I'll be honest with you, also, those some bitches like I don't know if you ever had a tooth pulled or not, but well, they remove them and then they do the bone graft right there while the hole's empty. They pack it full of like a synthetic bone. What's the matter, Roof? You had a fly go down your ear? I got this little dentist though. She looked like who does she look like? Not Carrie Underwood, Miranda Lambert. Like I haven't seen Miranda Lambert in a long time, but back when Miranda Lambert was really hot, that's what she looks like. She wears a little mask and she's got the prettiest little blue eyes. And I told the big boss, I said, the dentist is hovering over me, and you can't help but like, look him in the eye. And she goes, shut the, F word up. And I said, okay, okay, okay. And then she goes, she needed a new dentist. She went to my dentist. She goes, she does. She is so pretty. And I go, that's what I try to tell you. But when I say it, I'm a dipshit. Nancy, you gone? Where you going? Tommy Boy going cow tipping. Oh my god, who was on here last night? On the live last night? Well, let me just tell you. Hey, what are you doing, man? You see him jump at me? Oh, did y'all see the last second of the live last night where I go, "Hey!" Y'all missed out. So, I don't even know if I can sit. So, yeah, across this fence because this post fell down. So Redford, right after we got off there, ran through my electric fence. Can y'all see this? Come back up here. So I had to go down here in the dark. Lay it down for you. Hold the electric fence down. Somehow he ran through the hot wire. So I'm down here like 9:45 last night. Anyways, I had my phone in my hand, but can't see nothing. He has his own scratching post there. Everybody's. I don't think I've ever taken y'all up there. Anyways, he couldn't see. I had him blinded. Yeah. That's what I did for an additional hour after we got off there. That was pretty awesome. What's up, Jenny? Jenny. Is it Jenny? Xbox name's Jenny. Still gives me chills. Oh, it's Genie? Like a genie in a bottle? Genie. Thank you for putting that so I could read it. Thank you. Need a what? A muffin? Everybody's trying to help now. Genie. Big boss won't ride in the farm truck with me. Genie. Okay. With two J's. I got like a step brothers. Rufus, I left the snacks up in the other truck. Would you ever milk Rufus? No. Oh, Genie in a bottle is with a G in it. It's got an A in it, like Genie. Genie. Is Ross in here from Pakistan? Does anybody see? There he is right there. I just said it. Ross, how's the weather in Pakistan today? Wait, no. It's India. There was somebody on here last night said, "Hey, I've never met anybody that drank Pepsi." And I said, "Now this is why Redford, I dream of Genie. This is why Redford was flipping over the Ranger, screaming to the top of his lungs. But now I understand why." Ross is from Indiana. I thought I said India. Uh, and then somebody from India actually got on, and we tried to get them to meet up with Ross, have lunch or something. I'm from Sweden. Frank. What's the weather like in Sweden today? Are you here? Are you from here? You're from Sweden, or you're in Sweden? You need some bifocals. I know. If we ever had a spelling contest, though, Ross, I'd lose. It's kind of rainy today in India. He's putting all caps now, so I don't miss it. You know, uh, I have a full time job too, guys. I've taken off a few months to try my hand at this, and then also I'm gonna build my house, or a lot of it, anyways. Um, I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, um, on my year end review last year, this was last year, not this year. On my year end review, I do. I work and do this, travel all over the East Coast. Um, on my year end review, though, listen, um, last year, not this year, last year, um, my biggest thing to work on was to read the entire email. So, um, it's just me and my boss. I had one person over me, and he does the West Coast. I do the East Coast. But he's the senior regional director of facilities, and I was just the regional. Uh, no, I was the national. I don't even know what my title was. That tells you how much it doesn't even matter really. But anyways, my goal that he set for me was to read the entire email before responding. Those people, man, I need a high level. If you send me a message, if it ain't in the first couple words or first sentence, even if there's something really good or bad into the body of the email, I'll skim it, and a lot of times I'll miss things. I'm really bad about that. So in my year in review, again this year, I had the same thing. Brent did 0 better, basically. He's a good friend of mine too. Uh, all these great things, but like Brent still needs to work on this. Wish was in Southern California too. My son's situation in camp, Pendleton, and I miss him so much. You know, I did not even know there was Camp Pendleton until I wore that Pendleton shirt and everybody was asking me. I think that's just a made up brand on that shirt I had on. But I mean, I feel cooler, but I also feel like uh, I don't want anybody to think I'm a veteran in any way, shape, or form. I am not. My daughter is in the Army, but I do not. Those guys actually fight for the country and take care of it. And that is not me. I'm not one of those people that'll take a veteran uh, or service member. Some people, those people, man, I just want to like throat punch them. You know what I mean? You a veteran? I hate when the people at the counter ask me if I'm a veteran. I've got an American flag bullet tattooed on my arm for my daughter, and they're always like, "Are you a veteran?" And I'm like, "Nope, that's my daughter." But I appreciate that. My oldest daughter is 20. Her name is Reagan. I think she's about to get out of the service, though. I think she's about done. Oh God, yeah, man. I That stuff pisses me off. People, and what makes me so mad is the people usually it's like at a Wendy's or a Hardee's or something, and they're like, "Yeah, I got 4 kids, man. My oldest are grown. I'm not cool anymore." Hmm. She's about done. You have a 25-year-old Reagan. I don't know how old mine is for sure, but I sure didn't like the name when it first came up. But then um, I just didn't see a girl named Reagan. But apparently, that was a big thing. Good morning from Nevada. We love sending our day with Rufus and the gang and the crew. Well, thank you. Is that Fuzzerson? I love watching Rufus. He loves to be in this mud. He is kneecap deep down here. And what he does is that tree limb, I was going to take it down, but he loves going through the mud and then going under the tree limb. He's gonna lift that one up, I bet. Now look, here's the baby. You ain't got four-wheel low like Rufus does. I named my daughter Randy. I like Randy. If Paisley had been a boy, we were gonna name her Lincoln. I like that name. I agree with that, sister, but I just support no matter what. Look at him. He's down there drinking out of a mud puddle. He loves drinking out of mud puddles. I think it's colder, maybe. The weird part is he went from upstream to downstream, so he's taking the mud with him, but he got ahead of it. She's in a mud hole. Now she's in a greenbrier. Good cat see too. Roro, you got yourself in a bind there. I'm sure there is. Rufus has always loved drinking up here. Like, this is at the very top of the place. This is where he always drinks. But in the summertime, it gets pretty dry up here. So these mud puddles are pretty small, but I've seen him suck up frogs and shit and just look at me and tadpoles. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't know if it's sulfur or not. Roro's gonna eat a greenbrier branch down here. See, look, can y'all hear the mud? Like Rufus going through that mud? Y'all can't hear nothing. I don't even know why y'all are watching this, actually. I'm pissed off for you guys. Could y'all hear all the suction coming off his legs when he was walking through there? I don't think you can. Just me talking. I don't even have the microphone on. Y'all couldn't hear the going through there. Maybe I should make the sound effects for you guys. Right now, he's going. I can hear it from right here. Y'all can't hear it. Y'all are getting screwed. I'd get your money back, honestly. Yeah, I turned something on somewhere on the app itself, but I've never turned anything on. This is gonna be no help, but we'll try. Tiffany?
Hey, I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind?
Okay, I'm streaming right now live on YouTube.
Oh, awesome. How's it going so far? Is everything running smoothly or
No,
is there something you're trying to sort
no,
out while you're live?
we got a problem right now. Nobody can hear anything. They can only hear my voice. There's so much noise canceling. Um,
Uh, Yeah, that can be really frustrating. Are you using any external mics or just your phone or computer mic? I can
just
help you troubleshoot if you want.
just my phone.
Uh,
And I feel like it's not been like this the whole time, but I went back to my live streams, and the last few live streams has all been noise canceled completely. Like, um, I'm around farm animals and they make all kinds of noises, and nobody's able to hear shit.
oh, that's really tough, especially if you want people to hear the animals or just the environment. If your phone has any manual audio settings, you might try adjusting them.
It's not the
Or if you
phone because when I video with my phone, all the audio's there.
That makes sense. So it's probably just a YouTube or app setting that's kicking in during the stream. I check your streaming app's audio settings to see if there's a noise suppression
Can
toggle.
I do anything while I'm on live?
Yeah, sometimes you can. If you go into this YouTube Studio app, there might be a live control panel where you can.
Well, shit, I can't keep you on and do it at the same time. Okay. Okay, where do I go to? I'll try it on this phone.
Sure. So open the YouTube app on your phone and go to the Your Channel section. Then tap on Live Control Room for that screen. In there, you should see an option for audio
Wait,
settings or
can I
advanced
do this
settings.
from a phone, or do I have to be on a iPad?
Good question. You can actually do it from your phone as well. The YouTube Studio app works for both. So just open it, go to your live stream, and you should see the controls. It's pretty mobile friendly.
Okay, so on the same phone on the same phone I'm streaming on right now, or on the phone that I have in my hand?
Gotcha. Yeah, it's best if you use a separate device if you can, like the one in your hand, so you can keep an eye on the controls without interrupting your stream. That way, your main phone stays focused on the broadcast.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to YouTube Studio and then go where?
Exactly. So once you're in YouTube
Hey,
Studio,
we talked about this last night. We're not gonna say exactly anymore.
you're totally right. My bad. In that case, just head to your live stream settings in the Studio app and look for the audio or mic options there. You should be able to tweak it from that menu.
Audio and mic options. Okay, okay. YouTube Studio dashboard. Audience, revenue, trends, overview. Does anybody know where the audio part is? I don't know where she comes up with this shit. Audio, policies, comments. Let's see if we can search it. Sorry, bear with me, guys. If you guys just want to block me, go ahead, but I'm gonna try to figure this out. Restrictions, visibility, type. I don't know where it is. Public, type, no. Okay, so let's go here. Go there. Go live. There is no audio on here. Okay, hang on. We're gonna have to ask her again. Where's the audio setting at?
Okay. So in the YouTube Studio app, when you're in the live control room, you'll tap on the
Where's the live control room?
no worries. So open the YouTube Studio app and on the home screen,
We live spending our day with Rufus and the crew. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
of course. So once you're in the YouTube Studio app, you'll look for the content tab at the bottom. Then go to live and select your ongoing stream from there. That's where the live control options are.
Man, I can't remember all that. So one more time. Say it one more time.
Of course, no problem at all. Open the YouTube Studio app, go to the bottom menu, tap on content, then go to the live section and select your current stream.
Content. Okay. Why didn't she say that the first time? Um, it doesn't show the stream on here. Let me call the big boss here. Everybody's in the mud hole now. Hey, go to my studio content and see if it says audio. We're gonna try to get this thing adjusted. It said go to studio content, then audio. But I think you almost have to like click on the live. That's it. Live control room. There should be an audio, maybe. Are you on your phone or your laptop? Can you pull your phone up and put me on live? And we'll see if the sound changes. I got an ant hung up in my beard right now. Big. Um, Let me pull Tiffany up. You work on it, and I'll be on live. So text me or call me when you think you get it going. Okay, love you. Bye. That's the that's our I have the best job. I'm the CEO of this bitch. Big boss has to deal with all the stupid shit like that. What happened? What Cindy do? Yeah, Cindy, we're trying to figure out the audio. Y'all can't hear them sloshing around in that mud. Uh, y'all can't hear shit. I I don't even know why y'all been watching without being able to hear everything. Like I'm so disappointed in the live stream last night. Redford was singing, shaking the ground, and I go to watch it this morning because I was gonna just enjoy watching it. Um, no, it was still great. It was funny, but like y'all missed out on. Can y'all hear that bird? No, it's not hearing me that's the problem. I don't even have a mic in right now. Y'all should be able to hear. There's like 10 birds. There's one screaming behind me right now. But like y'all should have been able to hear them go through that mud when Rufus did. I know my voice is literally it. I have something jacked up. She's trying to figure it out. But only options I have here is like mute. I can't adjust anything on the audio here. But y'all could hear all the birds and stuff here a while back. I remember everybody talking about the birds and stuff. Yeah, like last night. My voice is like music to your ears. Yeah, we used to be able to hear though, right? Y'all used to be able to, everybody used to be complaining about all the background noise and the wind. Was like, get a microphone. Something changed on the app. I don't know what. I need snacks for this. Well, as a good lazy bastard should. What I can hear is my violent neighbor throwing himself on the wall next door. Bad ass. I just like y'all are. We got to figure this out. Whether I have to plug in a microphone to this thing so y'all can hear everything or not, I don't care. But I know the microphone on this phone. It's like it's only picking up my voice like I'm talking on the phone right now. Like it's not on like speaker. I wonder if the speakerphone thing, does that make any difference? Does that, any of that make difference? Your phone mic is directional. It only works on the side of the phone. So it depends on the stream. I know, but like, here's the thing. When I'm videoing, it records everything. Is that a different microphone when I'm recording? And it was working, is what makes me think it's the app. Yeah, I messed something up. The phone did get knocked over though. Yeah, I'm super clear because I've got a setting jacked off on here. I actually think y'all could hear more when I had my mic hooked up. Yep, I went to my phone settings. I didn't change anything there. No, I don't have the microphone on, babe. This is just the phone. I don't even have the mics with me. They're in the truck. I know y'all can hear me talk, but I want y'all to be able to hear the cows. I wonder if I go live on two phones at the same time. What do y'all think? I think this thing's gonna freak out when I do. Okay. Can y'all see a different live now? I don't know how you would go to it. Oh, there's somebody. Okay, can you hear the wind and stuff now on this phone? I know, but can we hear now or no? No. Okay, so I didn't. It's nothing on the phone. It's on this app. What the hell? What in the hell is going on here? I know my voice is clear, guys, but I'm trying to get y'all to hear the wind and the birds and the bees and all the stuff going on. Well, I know you can hear me. I know, but I don't have microphones on. I want y'all to be able to hear the cows. No background noise. See, it's got to be on. It's got to be on the app. Can you hear that? Can you hear? Can you hear those trees blowing? Okay, it's not this then. Okay, I'm gonna get off this one and go back to the other one. It's something on the app we got to figure out. This is kind of neat though. We could do two at a time though. I'm not sure why we would need to do two at a time. People are saying YouTube has some kind of filter for noise. Okay, so then we need to buy a microphone so you can hear a gnat fart at about 100 yards. Okay. Uh, I feel like some people can hear sounds though. I've got mics, I've got Bluetooth mics, but um, I want y'all to be able to hear Redford yelling. Everybody missed out on a good. Yes, he did jump the fence last night. Tighter than a frog hair. Okay, I'm gonna get off this one, guys. I'm getting off. Okay. That's one thing I can say about me. I'm 100% on getting off. I ain't ever not. I'm what is it, 100 for or 100 no. Right. And everybody had just as much time as me. YouTube is not perfect. Sometimes we can upload our videos. Yes, usually see you later, Mr. Brent. Where you going? We drive you out of here, Dirty Deeds. Dirty Deeds. We're trying to figure out this stuff, and it sounds like I'm gonna work on a little bit more, and then I'm gonna get us a microphone, Mr. Long, Mr. Long Jr. Let's get in here and see where these cows went. What have y'all been looking at? A damn brush pile? It's burning though. It's we about burn it up. I need to stir it up a little bit. You guys are gonna be looking at this place later on, and you're gonna say that Brent finally got a farm built out of that damn outside. Finally, y'all, my grass is just overwhelmingly making me happy. Like I don't know that y'all understand how excited I am about grass. The more grass, the less money it costs me. Now it costs a lot of money to get the grass started, but when you see those cows leave a bale of hay out there for 2 or 3 days, that's a good sign. Okay, let's get back to business here. Y'all just got to deal with it till I figure it out. Can y'all hear him right now? Can y'all hear him yelling? Redford, y'all can't? You can't hear a real deep moan? Fuck. See? He's going, mm, like a grumble. Guys, y'all been missing out on all this. Look, look who come to find daddy. It's Uncle Brent. It's Theo Brent, what my Hispanic crews call me. Uncle Brent. Theo. I think it starts with a T. Oh, good. Oh, wait, I need to put my microphone on if we're going to do this kind of action. Coming at you live action. Y'all remember that turtle guy? Is he still alive? Don't ram me yet, please. Hang on, we're going to put this. Uncle Brent. Girl, what you doing? There she is. I don't want to get ran in the kneecap. Let me turn this thing around so I can see what y'all are looking at. So if my pants are unzipped or something, maybe don't start freaking out. My head's sunburnt. Does anybody know what that spot right there could be? It's been there for about 2 years now. Roro, why are you always itching? You got fleas or something? They can get lice this time of year. Come here and I'll itch you. What is that? She just grooming. Don't kick me in the face. I don't see no ticks. I don't see no tick. She's got a little bit of swamp water on her leg. Oop, I missed something. For a new mic, sounds great. Here in Redford. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but you guys, I'm so embarrassed, honestly, that you guys have not been able to hear all this stuff. What are you doing, baby? You're like your mom. You like for me to hold your head up. Hmm. Your little head is so soft. I wish y'all could feel how warm. Cows run about 102 degrees, and it's like holding a fresh towel out of the dryer. You just want me to hold your head? I'll do it. I'm a sucker for the little girls, guys. I'm a sucker. Like, they get everything. There's a tick. I don't feel anything else on you. You just want me to hold your head? Okay. You can hear the wind now a little bit. Can y'all hear better now with the microphone or no? First thing I saw was the tip, that very tip right here of her nose. And I took my thumb and I hooked it in her mouth and pulled out this. You can hear a little better now. Just the wind. Something changed on this live, like the noise canceling changed. Okay. What are you doing, baby? Oh my God, she's gotten like 4 inches taller. Amanda said, "Is that the shirt you're gonna wear on live?" I said, "Yeah, what's wrong with it?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. You left it outside in the sun and it got bleached out half of it. And you look like an idiot." And I go, "Well, that wasn't very nice." I said, "It's comfortable though." Hang on, I feel another tick. No, that's where a tick was. If you keep these guys like this, it's very important to keep them like this if you can. If you can keep them like this, then now I know she's ornery because she's just a kid, but if you keep them like this, you'll be able to work them. You'll be able to be around them when they have their babies. Hopefully, things do change sometimes when they have babies, but I will tell you one thing: she's smelling me right now, and she will not act like this with anybody else. But I'm out here every day. Even the girls, like, she's real hesitant. Let's see over there around. You really want some pets today. Your mama's watching us down there. Rhonda's down there saying, "What are y'all doing?" Oh no. Also, if you keep their head up, they don't butt you. When they put their head down, it's when they're about to attack you. You're getting big. Boy, I can already feel the muscles. They say if you pick a cow up every day, you'll be able to pick it up when it's grown. There's a guy on here somewhere doing it. I don't believe that for a second. Her face is so soft. Like this part, I mean, it's like silk. You got you a mask on there, don't you? I don't think you could have been colored up anymore. Cool. And little frosted tips. Now we got Big Sister coming. And she's got horns. She's going to ram me. See, already I'm always like, okay. You want pets? Please don't ram me. You got those horns. Nope. 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 Pick your head up. Nope. Nope. Roro. You guys are crazy. Yeah, they're getting along good. But you see Mama down there. Nope. No ramming. You can hold your head up and I'll pet you. There you go. She used to love hugs. Oh, she still does. I felt her relax. Let's get her to headlock now. For some reason, you always want to put your face right against their face. That's a good way. Well, I mean, my teeth bolt on a bunch of them now anyway, so we just bolt a new one on. I don't want you to butt me. I'll hold your ear. Let's be gentle. This right here is just heavy. I mean, it is heavy. It feels like a lead blanket. That's what that feels like. Feels like the deal the dentist puts on you, actually. She's gonna have some big horns. Don't tell them what they're gonna look like. No telling. No chewing sound. Yeah, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna get a microphone that we can hear from. I'll probably have to buy something so we can really hear. Best Buy, here we come. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a setting somewhere that you can adjust. But I think a good microphone. Um, I guarantee they have one that will cut wind noise, but allow like Redford yelling way over there. Like y'all still can't hear him yelling some, can you? I think y'all are hearing my beard brush this thing. It's right here. Yeah. But at one time we could hear though, right? Like I'm so confused to when this started. I bet it went through an update. Y'all never killed a here? Everybody is so full. I fed them too much. No, no, no. I knew you were gonna do that. Don't sneak up on me. I feel like I missed some super gifts, guys. Hey, Redford, can y'all hear him breathing? I don't even ask you anymore because it's embarrassing. That's a spot right there. Hey, you know you can't. Roro's right here. She's coming to look at Uncle Redford. Yeah, y'all used to be able to hear all the birds. Something changed on the platform. Big Boss might figure it out, but I doubt it. She didn't sound real enthused. Gonna be Rhonda. Go hold your microphone up to his face. Actually, I could. He's not gonna do it. He's gonna freeze when I do. But like I can hear him ripping the grass out from right here. Pretty loud. Can y'all hear the crow? Oh, that's a crow right over top of me. We can hear some birds now. Okay, well, anyways, I'm gonna figure it out. She's gonna come smell her baby. Make sure it's her baby. Yep, it's your baby. What's up, big Rhonda? What's up, big girl? Huh? What's up, big girl? Hmm? We're on the side of this hill. It's so steep right here. What up, big Ron? Okay, y'all look at her lip. Oh. Row right in the bad spot. You never know what you'll get when her baby's under her. It's a very sensitive subject here because she can smash your face off. Usually, if you're just holding still, you're good. I think she got some ticks on her, but I think they've all turned loose. That spray is kind of like that front line. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna have horns. I'll be honest with you, I don't think she is. I should be able to feel them by now. It feels pretty smooth. She should definitely have horns, but not necessarily. Let's try to look at her mouth. She hates it. Got some eye boogers. I don't know if y'all can see how thick her eyelashes are, though. I mean, they are thick, thick. Rola's gonna lick Mama's ear. She's pretty fancy. I think her baby's about to try to nurse. So their baby's nursing. The mama comes out again. And let's see. She got distracted. She's not even hungry. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So I read something last night that said, I don't know if y'all remember or not, but it says a real tight curl in the tail means they missed something. Sin City for the mic fun. I'm gonna get us something good, guys. I know there's a setting. It's a matter if I can find it. There's gonna be a setting in YouTube. It's not, it could possibly be in my phone, but I don't think so. I think it's in YouTube. I mean, I definitely think we got milk action going on. You cannot touch her like you do Rhonda. If you touch her down there, she'll kick your teeth out. There's a horsefly. Is there a baby in there, Roxanne? I think there is. Yeah, right there. Let's see, we're starting to see. See that dip? See that little dip right there? That's that bone all softening. Oh, yeah. Roxanne, oh, girl. Almost shed your winter coat, Roxanne. But you can see where, that's where the other cow's been grooming her. Probably Rosie, or Ruby, I mean. See all the lick marks. I doubt Rufus. Rufus isn't much on grooming. She definitely lost her mucus. And I'm gonna say less than, look, Rhonda went over there and butted Ruby, and Roxanne went over there and butted Rhonda. Told her to leave her baby alone. See, she's gonna make her move away. Y'all see her? Nobody messes with Roxanne. Roxanne don't play either. No, no ramming. No ramma me. You too big a ram now. You hurt me. She could really do some damage now. She'd break your legs. I mean, get in a ring with a 500-pound guy. Nope, keep your head up. I know what your head going down means. She's soft. They're hump. Her dad was this blue color, that gray blue. And her mama has a little bit of that red. There's a red. You can see the red on her back too. She's not being mean when she ran. She's butting me. She's just but mama's gonna make her get away from her baby. Mama doesn't like. I don't know what the reason behind that is, but something in nature. Calves, and I know what it is. Calves will try to ride calves, and they can break their legs. They can smash them into the ground. It's just the instinct of her mama is to make sure. I tried to, but he's going to keep her. But I'll be honest with you, y'all would probably be really disappointed if I did buy her, and myself too, because these guys, cows, just don't accept other cows into their herd, maybe ever sometimes. And it could be a situation where that calf just stands out by itself. Rhonda is just not accepted into the group and still not like great, but good. Roxanne is the total opposite. Roxanne, Ruby, Ralph, and Redford, and Rosie. Roxanne will let all of them stand there and eat with her. Rhonda won't let her other baby eat with her. But Rhonda's nicer than Roxanne. I don't understand. I mean, to me, Roxanne is probably nicer. Roxanne never butts me. Roxanne's never pushed me. Rhonda has butted me, and Rhonda has pushed me. So it's just different personalities. I feel like Rhonda is more of her breed is more of a wild, you know what I'm saying? Like they really got that wild gene still. Roxanne came from a dairy farm where the cows have been bred, for a long time, been around, crossbred and everything else. So they're not really a pure. Rhonda is so sweet, but I still think she's a little bit more wild. That makes sense. Life reset comment. Let me turn this around where I can see the screen again. For the mic, I didn't see life resets comment. Do I ever worry about Rufus being stolen? I mean, it crosses my mind. I mean, I've got 4 different people that watch my place that you're gonna have to go by to get in here. I'm not saying you couldn't make it back here, but I'm gonna be up there before you ever got him loaded. I don't know. It would take some real cowboys to steal Rufus, for sure. Like it would take some. I mean, I know some that could, it would take them a little bit to get him caught, but they'd rope him and they'd pull him into a trailer. But it would take some guys that knew what they were doing. It's the only way, or me. Roxanne could be stolen at will. And all you gotta do is put some feed in front of a trailer, she can go in. There's a lot of gates, a lot of fences between here and anywhere. That's one good thing about it is, by the time you get all through all the gates, I'd be right here with you. I can hear a bird. That's so sad that y'all couldn't hear all that last night. Like, I feel like I recorded one of the best. I mean, it was still funny, don't get me wrong, but like, there was so much audio in that from him. When I was watching this morning, I was like, what Big Boss do? It'd be easier to steal Rufus than it would steal the Big Boss, I can tell you that. Big Boss is packing. Rhonda, your breath. We got dogs too. Like, our dog, it's just a nightmare to deal with, honestly. Ranger, I gotta pull that tire off here in a second, take it to town. Oh no, nobody would. I mean, people might think about it, but I'll be honest with you, if anybody comes out here as a stranger, they flock together like a bunch of fish, like a big school of fish, and they go into these big swarms of running. It's just a bitch. Yeah. So there's nothing that way for about 2 miles, maybe 3 miles. There's nothing that way for about maybe 5 miles. There's nothing that way for about probably around 5 miles too. And then if you go this way, it goes back through to the main road. But I've got a rent house. I don't really have a rent house. I've got a house over there where my brother lives. Neighbors all the way. Yeah, my neighbors are all good people. One of them is on TikTok. I can't think of her page. She's got a lot of followers. And then my neighbor below me is a preacher. Great guy. He's the one that has the illegitimate calf. And then we're just a little square block wrapped around by giant farms, basically in the middle of nowhere. I love it. I love it because none of them are ever selling any land. So I don't have to worry about anybody. Like what you see cleared here, it's nothing but woods around for miles. I just cleared this little, well, it's about maybe 25 acres of grass now. Maybe a little niche. That's what I love about it is I know none of my neighbors. My back neighbor behind me, she actually owns across the whole top of my place and the whole back of my place. She owns, I think, 700 acres or something, a giant farm. And if you think I'm bad, she's like me. She's got, and we're in the middle of nowhere. Like it's not a thing for somebody to come out here. But she has cameras all over her. She had cameras before I even had any cameras out here. And I just use cell cameras everywhere. And I don't do that because I worry about my cows getting stolen. I just put cameras out. Actually, they're all my game cameras for deer. And I moved them all into these fields. So keep an eye on all the cows and then all the roads and all the trails and all the places that you can enter. The good part about these new cell cameras is they send a picture. The old ones used to wouldn't send you the video or the footage. Took a few minutes. These new ones, the second it takes a picture, it sends it or the video, and it notifies me. It also notifies me if anybody tries to pull the cards out. It also notifies me. I've got all of them turned on to where they say human. They'll send you. I knew that was going to happen. She don't want you over there while the baby's nursing for some reason. Human activity. It sends me direct with any human activity, which is kind of nice. So basically all the deer and squirrels and all that shit. Well, I didn't really want to buy all the cameras. I did actually. They're all cell cameras. There's enough cell service for all the cameras to work. Cost a lot of money. I pay annually. I think I have a total of 18 or 20 cameras. I think a couple of them quit working. I've got a bunch of farms I hunt on. So what I do is you buy those package deals, you buy 5 cameras with cell service. It's like $100 a year per. I know it's a lot. But I put cameras on all the farms where we deer hunt. And then at the end of deer season, you pay for a full year. It's cheaper. So then I was like, well, I'll just go gather up all my cameras. They're not doing me any good. Yeah, I mean, I love my cameras. The cell cameras have made it so that you can really identify the deer. You can kind of log what you got. You can get accurate numbers on your herds. It really helps with culling. It also lets you watch progress. The new ones even will pick up the same antlers, so you can even look at some of the same deer. But let me just tell you, whitetail deer, they just because you can see them on camera, even if you can try to pattern them somewhat, you can forget them coming in. Like it's just, it makes hunting. All it does is basically say that something's out there. But to think they give you that much advanced hunting, like, yeah, you can pick an area where the deer is that you want to try to harvest. Yeah, you can get it to where you know what time he's coming through there. I've never in my life patterned a mature whitetail buck off a camera, ever. I have found the area they were in, and I fully committed to the area the biggest buck was, but I have never, ever, which if you have 18 cameras paying $100 a piece a year, which Big Boss is up my butt about that, by the way. You would think that you get some kind of pattern. But I will tell you one thing it does do. Here's one thing it does, is it allows you, what's so crazy about it is the farms I hunt are miles apart, 40, 50 miles apart, some of them. And all the deer will move at the same time. So the first sets of pictures you get coming in, no matter which farm you're on, the deer are going to move on every farm at the same time of day. So if you're sitting there watching your phone and you see one farm deer start moving, you better pay attention because they're all about to. Rufus has already knocked her up, I hope, so we can just call that a sealed deal for the next year. And then I don't have to worry about anything. It's pretty crazy because they all move at the same time, though. No, he's already done that. He did that the day that I stayed busy all day. She's done. They only stay in, they cycle in, and they're able to get pregnant for about 24 hours. So they went through that already. Roro, you're smashing into the phone stand. Girl. But Rufus will definitely check her for the next 10 months to see if she needs bread again. Well, I don't know a lot, so trying to learn stuff every time because I'm gonna run out of stuff to teach you pretty quick. Oh, I bet that's flattering to have somebody poop in front of your face. Could y'all hear that poop? Could y'all hear that gush out and splatter? You guys are missing so much. See, that explains why you guys are missing so much. Do you remember on a live about a few weeks ago where I went way back behind the camera and peed? Came back and everybody goes, "Did you just go back there and pee? Because we could all hear it." I didn't have my microphone on. Didn't even have a microphone then. Yeah, you remember that? See, so the phone mic was working then. I don't know what happened between then and now, but we're gonna figure it out. I hate to go buy a really nice microphone when it's something settings on this app. Roro, you're getting too big to ram into me. This is what she stays. Hey, girl, don't let me get you in a headlock. Yeah, that's what it should be called, ram. What's the matter, little baby? Yeah, I've got some of those with the fuzzy deals, but y'all don't want to hear me. Like, I want y'all to hear all this stuff out here. I want you to hear me too, don't get me wrong. But I want y'all to hear all this stuff out here. I thought y'all been listening to the birds and all the stuff going on, which we were to begin with. Y'all gonna see me going on live in my living room on my couch, trying to get y'all to be able to hear stuff. So when you get live notifications for the next 24 hours, just know it's me working on stuff. Okay, I think some of y'all can hear, but now what do y'all hear? That's with the mic unhooked. Everybody's trying to watch here. Yeah, nothing. I think the mic. What you doing, baby? She wants me to hold her head again. Like, I don't know that y'all understand. Let me hold my microphone up here. No, don't ram me. Go back to eating. I want to show everybody what it sounds like. No. Ah. This is all I hear the whole time. I'm trying to show them you eating. Can you come back here and eat? How did I know that was going to happen? How did I know that was going to happen? Let's see if he broke it. Nope. Oh my God. It's like working in a 1,000-pound toddler daycare. Don't eat the microphone. I can just barely hear it, but it's like, what'd you get, a weed? Keep eating. Ruby. Why, when I'm around, does everybody want to do something crazy? Okay, we're done itching. Go back to eating. Oh. Never mind. Rufus went over there and laid down. Okay, I'm gonna go get a microphone. Figure this mic deal out. I'm so disappointed in this. Although I bet you I can go sit down with the phone on the laptop and see if we can get the audio sorted out. It's so hard to do it unless I'm out here where all the sounds are. In my living room, it's gonna be really hard. 88 lazy bastards here today. We hurt. You know, this springtime, the wind's gonna blow, but this wind's gonna lay down here. We don't get a lot of wind. So this, God, head first into a thistle to lay down. Now she's gonna groan and moan, and y'all are missing all this. You're still stay laying down. I should clip that on her ear. Actually, it's pretty tight. Smarter do you think? She laid down against that thistle so she could brush the flies away from her face if they try to get around her face while she rests. Smarter than you think. Ruby Sue. Yeah, they all laid down besides Pete and repeat. Look at him. You can't tell me that's not his boy. Look at that guy. Looks just like him standing there. Same angle, everything. Well, I put a GoPro on him. I've got a GoPro at home. I black taped a GoPro to Rufus's horn one time. Well, a couple times. One time, put one on there, and Roxanne actually swallowed it. It was one of those ones made for like a pet cat or something, and it was about the size of my thumb. And then I got another one, and yeah, I was feeding Rufus apples to get him to hold still while I put this GoPro on his horn, so we can kind of get an idea of what the day looks like on Rufus's head. One thing you would really surprise you is that they are very aware of anything on them, even as much as a little piece of tape and a little camera on his horn. He's very, very aware of it. Their horns are very sensitive, apparently. But anyways, first thing he did was, after I got it on there and got it pointed in the right direction so we could all see everything, he smoked a round bell with it and got it all out of whack. Then he smashed it on a tree. And the very first one I put on him, I put it on using apples to get him to hold still. Had some apple juice on the camera, and Roxanne walked up, grabbed a hold of it, and it was one of those cameras that goes in a rubber shield, little boot, popped out. She swallowed it. Yeah, but it was like a SIM card type camera, so it wasn't like a Bluetooth where I could get the footage without the card. Do I tattoo the herd like a brand? No, they're pretty identifiable. The whole group. I don't think we'll have to worry about that. Maybe at some point. So if these guys were all Black Angus, somebody was asking about that earlier. Like if we all had all Black Angus, I mean, Rhonda now has a notch in her ear that you can't miss. But if we had like, let's say we had 100 head of Black Angus cows and calves, that's where all the ear tags come in. If you don't understand that, that's why they have ear tags with numbers. That number identifies them. It lets them know which ones have their shots. They can identify them by their shot records, all their stuff, so that they make sure everybody's got their shots, they've been vaccinated. So all the farmers carry a book with everything in there. And then when they see a brand new calf, they ear tag it, they give it its shots, and then they turn it loose. And then they can say like 73's calf is 64. They write them down together so that she had a good calf this year. She was a good mom. And then they can also see when one of the cows doesn't have a calf. You know, I'm gonna hold down my screen here and see if I can change any sounds while we're right here. Oh, I do see a highlight button here. Hmm. You know, I just jumped into this thing without doing any kind of like actual. I'm gonna sit down this log and we'll watch these cows, and I'm gonna go through some of these settings here. You can. Maybe it is the. You know, the phone fell the other day, and we couldn't hear. After that, actually, maybe. You can hear everything now. I've got benches up there. I just got two. The problem is if I leave anything in else. What the fuck did I just do? Okay, so I just slid my phone. Okay, so I just slid my phone and it went to. You know what I think it is? No, because the other phone didn't have it. Um, this phone is clamped on some of my buttons, but the other phone wasn't. Anyways, I don't see anything else on here. Hmm. Share with your audience. Oh, I can share my screen. Okay. So something just happened whenever I picked my phone up. It was on it's a swipe deal. Well, we'll see. Don't touch nothing we good. Okay. So just now when I slid my phone over with my hand, it brought on another screen so that I could video. I don't know how I just did that. Basically, I can hold y'all to watch this while I make a video at the same time. It appears. But I think my phone is clamped into this thing right now. It's got some little wide strips on the top and the bottom that clamps it. And I think that those were pressing buttons at the same time. Could y'all hear that little bitty rustle in there of our tail? Scram. I love the word scram. Okay. Can y'all hear this? Okay, so I think I had this thing on a video option so you can video at the same time. So basically I can be videoing this with it on live. And I did that by holding down the buttons on both sides of the phone like you're gonna take a screenshot. Somehow, I'm gonna have to play with that later. I think I turned the audio on the video, but turned it off to the live. That would make sense. The tail is a fly swatter. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna make a Roxanne's tail. So they claim if the tail has a big tight curls, it's gonna have a bull calf. If the tail doesn't have any. Okay, y'all can hear shit now. Well, son of a bitch. It was something, it's something to do with holding the buttons down like you're gonna take a screenshot. But what's weird is, why was it on both of my phones? It must be on the YouTube app itself. I had something shut off. But here's the scary part. I can see my clamp slightly near the button right now. So fuck it. We're done. We're over that. We're done with it. I'll throw the damn thing in the pond down there. We'll get a camera. Here we have a wild Rufus laying down. You never want to approach a wild Rufus in his natural element, especially when he's laying down. Roxanne's up there stretched out. If you notice, everybody pretty much, now Ruth doesn't know enough, but see how Rhonda's laying that way, Roxanne's laying that way, Rufus is laying that way. They lay with their face into the wind, so that the wind is hitting right in the face, so it keeps the insects, gnats, and different things. I say we rush them. I say we rush up big-headed son of a bitch right now. Can y'all see me running at him? I don't want to see him try to jump up, or I would. I'd fuck him up, though, man. Hope you know that, Roof. He's locked up right now. Don't do it. He just adjusted his stance. Look at you, big pretty boy. Ears straight, pointed at me, man. He's locked up right now. I don't know that y'all can see. Can y'all see the face I'm seeing? He looks angry. Don't do it, is what he's saying. Too much Zen. We're shaking. His eyes are going closed. Another chance. Make one sound with my foot. We'll see what he does. I knew it. Hey, you wouldn't make it. You wouldn't make it. I love you guys, but you wouldn't make it. Me and Tiffany make a great team. I agree. We could ask Tiffany what to do, but she's going to freak out again. I work nights at UPS. I binge Rufus videos. One of what used are many. We need Rosie, Rufus, and Redford stuffed animals. We're trying to get the plushies. It is so hard. Love what you do. Is there any animals as beautiful as a cow? I appreciate that. Zelius. Um, it is so hard to get. Okay, I can get us all roofie plushies and all that stuff for like $75 a piece. Okay, now if you get them overseas, you got to send them back and forth a bunch, which we've started doing. To get the cricket horns, to get the colors, you send them back and forth till you get the one you want, and it's a minimum of like 5,000. Okay, so that's for one particular. So that's Rufus, or no, 500, not 5,000. I'm sorry, 500. So that's not too bad, but you know, we're still digging into it, and now with the shipping, everything going on with shipping, and all the shit's taking longer. So it's like, if anybody knows somebody that makes plushies in the US, which there isn't anybody, yeah, 500, but we need 500 of 10 different cows, so it's almost the same thing. It's like, last night live was hilarious. April, but the sound wasn't there, April. It was a great live, but the sound, with all the sounds, I was so disappointed because we couldn't hear Redford yelling. They do them pretty much. I mean, you can tap into ChatGPT right now and it'll tell you pretty much everybody has to go overseas. I think, I don't know for sure, but you guys might check. I told Big Boss not to send the email out about the store having new stuff in it right now until she gets everything in there. But you might check. I think the new Roro shirt's coming out today. But she's not going to send an email until, well, ask Google. Ask anything you want. It gets this information. ChatGPT gets its information from like encyclopedias and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like up to date shit like that, not off the internet actually. But like, ask anything. It'll tell you where to get plushies overseas. First off, $75 a piece, and like most of the ones here all do like custom, like for your dog that you lost, or which AI do I use? ChatGPT, just the voice controlled part of it. Most people don't even know it's there. I just am always talking to my phone because when I text shit, I always get words flipped around because I've maybe a slightly dyslexic. So I just started talking to stuff. I love it. It's not right all the time, but I'll be honest with you. If you're just driving and you're not doing anything anyways, why not learn a little bit? You know what I mean? Ask questions about things and ask. I'm all about learning. Yeah, try the voice. You can custom make it. Um, Need to live on some old lady in nursing home to make plushies. I know. I would need so many. I would need thousands. At the way we've sold T-shirts, coffee cups, and all this stuff, like I would literally need thousands. Um, I think she meant to actually physically knit them. Or I need to start me a little sweatshop. Maybe I get Paisley and some of her friends, start me a little. That'd be the craziest looking animals you ever seen. Like on Adam Sandler, where they're all making shit in the nursing home. But no, we are working on it. Our next thing right now, we have a book, and I'm really excited about that. We're finishing up right now. We're going to start with an ebook and see if anybody even likes it. And these are all real stories of Rufus based on real events for the kids' books. And of course, obviously, we've had to everything I'm going to make as far as the kids' book will be based on actual events, what actually happened, minus foul language. Okay. Well, we're gonna do the ebooks first with all the. We've been working on the animation stuff. When I say me, it's me, Big Boss, and a good friend of mine. So it's like all just family. Um, and it's so hard to get any animated anything to put his horns turned down. Nothing wants to turn his horns down. It's almost impossible. I think, I mean, we'll do the ebooks for a couple bucks or something like that. See if anybody likes them. If y'all like them, then we'll, of course, kids want a paper book, you know, of course, I did. And, um, but I think the stories are going to be really unique because they're going to be actual stories of Rufus. He used to get out a lot. He used to cause lots of problems around the farm, like to the point like I couldn't handle him anymore because my fences were terrible. It's so expensive to build fences. So like there's a lot of that. The time he had pink eye, the time he got out and got in the neighbor's garage, the time he got out and got in my other neighbor's yard. Um, Coloring book, yeah. It's so with the ebook, who on here reads to their kids through kids ebooks? I feel like that's a thing. I know that I looked up the numbers and it was like 55, 60%, I think, uh, do ebooks now. I know, but if you look up the numbers, it's you know what? You just hang on a second. Amanda says she can hear birds and wind now, so which doesn't make any sense because Tiffany.
Of course, I'm here and ready to help. What do you have in mind, or what can I do for you today?
Okay, what percentages of people are now doing ebooks for children versus paper books for children?
Recent research suggests that about two-thirds of children aged 13 and under now read digital books, with around 92% of them doing so at least once a week. Meanwhile, about 16% of US students overall read more often in digital formats,
What
while
about
35
wait, hang on. Little kids under the age of 6 years old or 8 years old.
I couldn't find any recent statistics specifically for children under 6 or 8 regarding ebooks versus paper books. The closest data I found is that a Scholastic study showed 68% of parents with kids aged 6 to 8 preferred print books, but it didn't quantify how many actually read each format. Most research on young children focuses more on how each format affects literacy rather than on
Hey,
actual
whoa,
usage
whoa, whoa.
percentages.
Listen, I'm trying to write a kid's book and I'm trying to figure out if it's worth doing an ebook versus a paper book. Well, I'm going to do both, obviously, but I can get the ebook going now.
That makes a lot of sense. And honestly, starting with the ebook can be a smart move. It's quicker, easier to distribute, and you can get early feedback. Then, once you gauge demand or see how the ebook does, you can invest in a high quality print version. What
Exactly
kind of
what That's exactly what I just said, but you need to fucking listen to me. I'm trying to figure out what the percentage is. Is it 40%? I think you said 40%.
Ah,
60% still prefer a paperback.
exactly. Yeah. So, from what I saw, it's about 60% still leaning toward
Don't
paper.
agree
And
with me. Give me the
absolutely.
actual number.
I wasn't able to find a precise percentage for children in 2026. Most of the available data focus on older age groups or adults. For example, in 2023, about 35% of US students around age 15 primarily read paper books, while 16% favored screens. Overall, there wasn't a clear, updated figure for the exact
Did you
percentage
say
of children.
35% preferred paper and 16? What the other 55% or whatever? What are they reading? Nothing?
I couldn't find a clear breakdown for
Hey,
2026,
hey,
but
hey,
it
hey,
did find.
Tiffany, slow down here. Um, how many e-books are sold per day for children?
I couldn't find a reliable figure for how many children's ebooks are sold per day in 2026. What I did find is that children's ebooks make up about 5% of the total ebook market, and the overall children's book market is valued around $10.15 billion in 2026.
Okay.
But it didn't break down daily sales.
We need a piece of that 10.5 billion.
Exactly. If you know what percentage of that market is children's ebooks, you can work backwards. For instance, if it's 5%, that would be about $507 million total. Once you break
That
that
would do
down,
it. Okay, so let's break that down. Keep going.
sure. So if children's ebooks make up about 5% of that $10.15 billion market, that's roughly $507 million total. Now, to get a rough per
Can
book
you
figure,
explain the
we need to,
difference between the breeds of cows you have? Yes, hang on one second.
of course, just let me know what kind of cows or breeds you're thinking about, and I can break down the differences, whether it's for dairy, beef, or other specific traits.
Amanda just said nobody wants to listen to Tiffany. Yes, they do. And quit hovering, you sicko. 'em. I wonder if Tiffany can talk dirty. I doubt it. Yeah, so yeah, so oh, the breeds. So Roxanne is Angus with a little bit of Holstein. She's the same as Rufus, but he is Holstein Hereford Scimitar. Okay. He shows all Hereford in his coloring. His face should be shorter to be Hereford, to have the build of a Hereford. And he should be thicker and way shorter to show Hereford. But he is marked just like a Hereford. All of his coloring is just like a Hereford. So Roxanne, um, she puts out a lot of milk. So with with a little bit of dairy mixed in, which nobody wants really, because any dairy is very skinny, very bony. They don't have a lot of muscle. They're made for producing milk. They're not made for producing beef. But they have their benefits also, because if you mix a little bit of dairy breed in with your beef, just a little bit, they'll produce more milk, which in turn, better, richer milk will grow that baby faster and get it so that they can turn that calf into production faster. So you take some from here, add to here, but the Angus farmers want that black Angus. They actually now have it so that they can take. Um, they actually, can y'all hear me, or did I lose y'all? Oh, you can't hear me. Okay, so now what they're doing is they're taking black Angus, which is the premium beef like you see at Walmart, that prime premium stuff. So now what they're starting to do is they're starting to take embryos from that pure black Angus, and they're going to put that into a dairy cross. They could actually put it into anything uh, with it fertilized, and they're going to put that embryo into her, let her grow that black Angus um, calf. And Walmart has Prime. Yeah, so it's the blue package, the Prime Angus. But anyways, they'll take that embryo, put it in that dairy, and then she'll grow that Angus calf faster, bigger, and they will be able to turn that calf over. That black Angus cow may or may not produce as much milk or rich as milk, and that calf will grow slower, so they don't make as much money. So they can take that embryo. It's kind of like grafting a tree. You can put a fruit tree on just about anything. So if you can take that embryo, put it in these other cows that aren't prime, let them be a surrogate, and then you can have that calf. So dairy cows. So if you get one dairy cow, one big dairy cow. So like Rufus's mom was a giant dairy cow. You could have one mama dairy cow raise up to four. I've seen them raise four calves because they produce so much milk. I've seen Angus cows have a baby and not produce enough milk, barely, to raise that baby. You see the difference? Does any of that make sense? So you can buy a bunch of garbage cows that are just spotted up, not much good, use them for surrogates with some really good hybrid. Now, what ends up happening there, I think a lot of times, is I don't know how the paper trail works for that, but I think a lot of that's a bunch of shit, and I think they'll breed a black cow like that, say it's a surrogate, and it's got this real high dollar premium black calf it's raising now, and it might have just been out of something. Um, and I think a lot of that is a whole bunch of bullshit, if you ask me. But I think for the guys that do it right, it can be done. Um, if that all makes sense. Okay, so then we got Rhonda. Did I miss something? No, you can have. Here's the thing, guys. That these cows, if you turned all these cows in together, supposedly, like if you took all the fences down, removed all the people, let all the cows blend together, supposedly it would all go back to a longhorn after so long. You would actually have longhorns take back over, um, from what I understand. Okay, so anytime you start getting crisscross stuff, so you've got Ruby there. She's out of Redford, or she's out of Rufus, and she's out of Roxanne. Okay, so she's red and white. She got that Hereford bloodline, like big time. What the fuck? I never heard of that in life. What? Did I say something wrong? This is my own. This is my own visual of this and how this all works. Now, there is some wisdom in this, but she got that blood out of that Hereford. Okay, so she got that red calf up there. She's blonder because she's got her winter coat still, but she'll be red. She'll be more red. You can kind of see it coming off now. But okay, where's her sister? Okay, see that black and white cow up there? Okay, she got the Holstein out of her and him. So she's black and white, which is Holstein 100%. Like, no doubt about it. She got the black from her mama and the white from her mama and the white from him. So you got two sisters there, one black and one red. Then you got, she is purebred Brahmin, and her daughter is also, because she was bred, Rhonda was bred to a purebred Brahmin bull. And they had a Brahmin calf, which, as far as I know, I've seen pictures of the dad. Now, there's a couple different breeds. There's the red, white, I think it's a blue. I don't know. I don't know those breeds, but there's a couple different color patterns with those too. And then you got Ralph up there. Ralph's behind that tree, and he's crossed with Rosie, which is crossed with Rufus, Roxanne, and then he is crossed with wherever Redford went. I don't even know where he's at. Oh, he's over there in the pond. So that's kind of what all these different crisscrosses are. Redford is the actual cross between Rufus, now not Rufus per se, but the Hereford. Looks Hereford. If Rufus was a full-blood Hereford and you bred him with Rhonda right there, that baby right there would have been, or wait, no, I'm sorry. Roro is the baby. Oh, she's right here. She's laying between these logs. That baby would have came out tiger striped, most likely. Instead of being just red with a white face, she probably would have come out tiger striped, because that's what you get. Like fairy tale I told. Yeah, I've already wrote the book, which wasn't that difficult to do actually. And now we're doing the animations. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna do one and see how it goes. Somebody getting mad about something? What else would we like to know today? Roro is actually sleeping right between them logs. Thank you, Cindy. Oh, what I was going to say earlier, I know there's not a lot of people left on here, but we don't do visitors, guys. I get lots of people asking me to come visit, and it's one of those things. Everybody wants to come visit, and it's just like I can't. We've actually never had a visitor here, so I mean, one or two people ever have met Rufus. One was a news anchor. I was kind of hoping Rufus had toasted him. Limousine cows? Oh, yeah. My neighbor, that's all he used to raise. Legally, not a good idea. Oh, they signed waivers, trust me. And Santa. What's the funniest thing Roxanne's ever done? That's when Redford was still together with her and everybody, and Redford started pushing on her, and Roxanne attacked him, like full on attacked him, caught him underneath the chin, and nearly knocked him unconscious. And he was big. I heard his teeth chomp together inside his mouth. And then she got on top of him while he was stumbling. I actually got that recorded. The first part I didn't. She got on top of him and pinned his face and the side of his head and his neck flat against the ground with his butt sticking up in the air. But he looked kind of like a dog. It was kind of like with their front legs out in front of him. And she pinned him down on the ground like that and held him for multiple seconds. They do not have top teeth in the front. After. I mean, their molars the size of a walnut. Guys, my phone's about to go dead. It's dimming down. I love you guys. I just realized my battery's about to die. I'm gonna go, guys. It's gonna hang up. Damn it.